What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you for joining me today for episode 35 of our Dyson Sphere Program series, where in today's episode we're going to continue exploiting this new solar system for our benefit. We're going to start by utilizing some of the resources we're not yet utilizing here on this planet. All right, guys, let's jump on into it. All right, guys, so if we take a look here, I've pulled up our mining planned little section here. So this is all of the mining that is planned. In other words, there are miners in place to mine this many resources. Now that's a lot of iron and copper. A lot. Now, of course, we are using a lot of iron for this all. We are still struggling with stone, aren't we? Yeah. Because we're actually having a problem getting enough stone. Ooh, you don't say. Okay. Stand by. We'll up our stone production here real quick. Then we'll move on to what I was gonna do. Here's another stone. Now, of course, we do have stone on other planets in this system. We could potentially... Oh, insufficient power supply. There's no way we're using up all our power. Even with me bumping those up, there's no way. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at that. If we are, then that is problematic. Okay, stand by. Oh my, we really are. Okay, well, up to here I go. Alright. Give me one of these. Oh, hold on. I need to get them out of my inventory. Alright. Now, because I've got tier 3 sorters, and these guys don't go through the stuff all that fast, I should be able to make this work. Yeah, we really need to get into our... Oh. We really need to get into... whatchamacallit? Antimatter. Antimatter is a lot more power. Alright. Let's go with that. That's still not a ton. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look here at antimatter. What do we need for it? Okay. Titanium alloy, which we're making. Annihilation constraint spheres, which is processors and particle containers. We can totally make those. Hydrogen. We do have a ton of hydrogen. And we need these Oh, and all of the hydrogen we need is going to come from particle collision. Because we need to make these here. These antimatter. And particle colliding a critical photon will do that. Okay. Should we transition? Okay. Alright. Let's take a look here. Deuterium fuel rods. We are still we're producing way more than we're using on this planet, okay? Even with me now upping the amount we're using, we're still producing way more. So, all is not lost. But it is something to be considered. And if we look at this, okay, these each give us 600 megajoules. These each give us 7.2 gigajoules. Yeah. It's a lot more. Anyways, back to what we were doing. So we still have optical grading crystals and silicon on this planet that we can do something with. So we're gonna put down a smelter for silicon. Now, there's not a ton of silicon. I mean, there's 5 million. But honestly, one smelter is probably going to be enough. I think there's only like one. I think it's this one vein. That's it. I am going to up the one vein. Yeah, get it a little faster. May as well. But we don't need to put down multiple silicon smelters. And then the other thing we're going to want to use, I'm going to actually have to see what we're going to use them for. We've got optical grading crystals. And I don't entirely... So we could use them for Casimir crystals. Okay. We can also use them for photon combiners. I say we do one of each. Okay. So in order to do that, we're going to need circuit boards. So let's see. Guessing now. He doesn't seem to have a circuit board. One. Unless... Now, this Casimir crystal one, this is for optical grading crystals. Okay. Yeah, we could totally just put one of these down. And then we'll go from there and see what all we need. Okay, no, don't charge that fast. Okay, so we're gonna give this guy drones and ships. He's gonna local demand the optical grading crystals. He's gonna local supply the Casimir crystals. He's going to remote demand hydrogen. And then I'm going to have to put down a graphene producer as well. Totally doable. Absolutely doable. I also, though, need to put down one of these. Request proliferation. Okay. Let's just build up the rest of this Casimir crystal here. Okay, and then I believe he has... No, this is carbon nanotubes. I want... Yeah, it doesn't seem to... Okay. Let's take a look here. So that's an early graphene. How about a late graphene? Also, there's a circuits one. That's good. Graphene. Yeah, big old graphene. Oh, yeah, big graphene. Okay. It looks like I've got a spot for it right here. Boom. Okay. Now I just need to go upgrade those to the next tier. This is going to make all the graphene. Good. I do hope I've got enough of those. Maybe. Production, I do. I've got 175. All right, cool. So we will go ahead and supply locally and remote for both. Yeah, I'm all right with that. Ooh, we are full on deuterium. That means we could probably do more deuterium fuel rods. Although I don't know that we're gonna need more. The funny thing is we're putting all of this together and deuterium's about to be deuterium fuel rods are about to be kind of obsolete for us. But that's how this game goes. It's still a very fun game. I do love it. Is it still waiting for those to come in? Yeah, it is. Okay. Should be coming in from this system. There is plenty of fire ice. Just 2 gas giants over. Ah, I love this music. So heroic. Like a space odyssey. You know, it's funny, growing up, one of my favorite shows, and when I say growing up, I mean like middle school, high school, and on into adulthood, of course, but one of my favorite shows was actually Stargate. I loved Stargate all of the Stargates. As they... I always liked adventure, but I also like science. And Stargate was able to masterfully meld adventure, science, action, guns, you know, military, all of it together. And it was actually really kind of cool. Okay. Did we really go through all 10,000? There's no way. No way. We must have only gotten a little bit of fire ice back. So, where is our other gas giant? So that's one of them. Let's take a look here. Okay, so this is our other gas giant. Do we have... Okay, so we've got ships going back and forth. I don't know exactly what they're carrying. Oh, yeah, we got it in. Okay. Some fire ice is in. Okay. Wowzers. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and... Okay. I also need to set up... Alright, so this guy is exporting the deuterium fuel rods. This guy here is going to export high purity silicon. It is going to export... We're probably going to have extra graphene. I'm going to hold off on that, though. We're going to have... Are we going to go with Casimir? Or should we focus on... What was the other thing we can make with the optical grating? Photon combiners? Yeah, so we're going to have extra of those. We're probably going to make some... Nah, let's just focus on the photon combiners, I think. Right? Nah, we'll make some Casimirs. Trying to think what else we're going to have on this planet that we're going to want to get off the planet. Oh? Where are those Casimir crystals coming from? Did I... Oh, I already put down the Casimir crystal producer. Well, then. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. All right. What else are we gonna want to get off the island? So we do have plenty of deuterium fuel rods. So many, actually. We're full. Okay. How about titanium? Did we ever put down any titanium smelters? I know we've got an iron smelter. We did put down titanium. Plenty of steel smelters we've put down. They're struggling to keep up with enough iron. Although we are almost backstuffed on our steel, so it looks like stone is still one of our biggest problems. Okay. All right, so we've got silicon being remotely supplied. We have Casimir crystals being remotely supplied. We've got photon combiners that, once I build the thing for them, will be remotely supplied. This one's also going to take deuterium fuel and remotely supply it. And I'm guessing I have way more copper ore, yeah, than what I'm smelting. So how about we get some copper and some titanium off the planet. I think that's a great idea. But in order to do that, we're going to need to do a couple more smelters. So here's a copper. Here's a titanium. Also, did I put down the thing that's going to make the photon combiners? No, I haven't yet. Okay. So while this builds, I can go ahead and put that down. From here. I do want a circuits build. That looks like it'll work. And then I would like a photon combiner build. Looks like this is a nice big one. Looks like I could fit it here. Okay, let's try it this way. There we go. All right, so let's get these guys built up. And then we'll go ahead and ship out titanium and copper as well. Alright, so this guy's just going to make me a bunch of these to be used for the photon combiners. Here is another copper producer. Because it looks like I'm not even touching the surface on the copper that I have available to me. Copper's a weird resource. You have tons of it, and you need some, but you don't need tons. It's not like iron, where you just need crap tons of it. Because iron gets turned into steel, to magnets, to iron bars, whereas copper just turns into copper bars. That's it. And I mean, of course, the copper bars then get turned into other things, but it's not quite the same. Alright, so this guy here, I think, is going to be making our photon combiners. No, it's wanting to do it the wrong recipe. Actually, hold on, because I can fix that. I can fix that. Alright, so... No, you're going to be just local. But you are going to be... the optical grading crystals, right? Yes. Okay, and then we just need to change these to be that output. And then I am going to have to fix the recipe shortly, but I can do that. First things first, we get it all built. How we doing here? Ooh, we're struggling on coal. I wonder... how much coal do I have on this planet? 1.4 million? I bet you that is one single vein, isn't it? I'm sure I passed over it already. Right there, 1.4 million? Yep. Yep, that one's getting bumped up, that's for sure. Okay, so now that these are all in place, I can now go in here and change the recipe to this one. And then all I need to do is copy and paste them down the line. We'll change that last one manually. There and there and there. Okay. Good. Now, if we can keep the optical grading crystals in stock, my goodness. Are we really using that many for the Casimir? Or are we just not making that many? How many are there? There's 7 point some million. Okay. Yeah, so they're all coming from a single miner. So it needs to be sped up a bit. That'll help. That will help. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, we're still nowhere near close to using our copper. Heck, we're not even using our silicon. Although I think our silicon's probably backstuffed. Our copper's probably backstuffed too. All right. I think that's about all we're going to do on this planet for now. Yeah. I think that's all we're going to do on this planet for now. One thing I do want to look at are these antimatter blueprints here. So he's got Annihilation, which those are both available to the network. Okay. And that's not even a very big blueprint. How about this one for antimatter 30? Needs critical photons, which we have at home. So this is probably one that we should build at home. That's a small one. And then antimatter fuel rods. Need the annihilation. Yeah, we should probably build all that at home. You know, I was gonna exploit a little bit more of this world, but I think instead, yeah, we're gonna head home and we're gonna set up antimatter. I've still got a half hour left of recording for now. I think we can get it done. We'll come back to this world for sure. And, or to this solar system. We absolutely will. Alright, let's go ahead and put a lock on home. I also want to go see how my Dyson Sphere is doing. You know, that's totally an option, too. We could go back to that planet, or that solar system, and use the other, whatchamacallits, planets there to make small carrier rockets. That's an idea, because they need deuterium fuel rods to be made. I like the idea of that. We could turn them into rocket factories because, although we are producing rockets, we are not producing them fast enough for my liking. Okay? I want tons of rockets, and in addition to tons of rockets, for our Dyson Sphere, I have plans to make more Dyson Spheres. So yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, so a future project right there. All right. Let's head home here to 6R4. While we're out here, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, that's coming together nicely. I like that. That's going to be a cool little helix, and then I'm going to do a layer that's further away that's going to helix on the opposite side. But we're going to let this one get made up first. Let's see where we're at currently. We can make 6.29 gigawatts. Okay. And we can make another 7 gigawatts from the... Or, excuse me, we're requesting 6.29 gigawatts. We can make 7 from the generation of the Dyson Swarm and another 2 from generation of the Dyson Shell. Okay. Okay. So now it's time for us to get rid of some things. Some of the things that we turned off previously, it's time to move them, like this. And that one. Of course, they're still full of proliferator. Mainly... Oh, because I told this one to also go ahead and proliferate. I guess we could demand on it. Make some more proliferation. But these guys still won't bring anything in. That's an idea. Okay. Ah, here we go. So we can get rid of this. Yes, I'm aware that everything just dropped on the ground. That's how much I care about that. Alright. Okay, I need to refill some of my things. All of my drones are bringing me stuff and things. I'm just looking to see if everything is refilled. Like I'm supposed to have 360. I do, okay. So it looks like it needs to come collect a few of those. It needs to bring me quite a bit more on that. Okay. So this is a fairly decently large area. I could build something here. All right, let's take a look. Nilaus, antimatter. Let's first look at the actual antimatter. Okay, because that's pretty important, I would say. Okay. And then I'm going to need some particle colliders, which I should have some. There we go. Also, give me a bunch of this. There we go. That's right. I also need to fill that back up. Okay. Okay, so it's already got a bunch of critical photons in here, because I did have some stored up. And it's now made antimatter. It's also storing hydrogen. But we're going to use both of them. Whoa, hold on. Where was all that antimatter going to? I don't have antimatter set up anywhere, do I? I don't have anything requesting antimatter. Or do I? Oh, you know where it's going. I know exactly where it's going. wherever my science buildings are. Here. I bet I have this set up for antimatter, yes, and it's already taken 500 of it. That is because in order to make white science, it needs antimatter. So then the question is, do I want to do that? I think the answer is gonna be maybe. I mean, these guys are not making critical photons all that fast. Granted, I'm also not using that many of them to make critical photons. Could I sneak belts on the rest of these? I think the answer is yes. And I think we do that. And I think we do it right now. Because we're going to need the critical photons. Alright. Yeah, because these guys are on... Oh, well, they're on power generation anyways. They're not on photon generation. Did I turn them back? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Shift-C. Okay. So it looks like we're making about 20 per minute from each. So one every few seconds. We're also making way more power. Probably taking way more power as well, of course, from our grid here. Yeah, we are. So I think that's going to be as many critical photons as we're actually going to be able to make in a given time. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Oh, that's not the right one. That's strange matter. Okay, where's the one making my photons? Or, excuse me, making my antimatter. I know I just set one up. I just did this. Seriously, where is it? Is it this one? No, that's the strange matter. What? What the what? Where? Did it just disappear? Oh, no, here. It's over here. Wow, we have a lot of antimatter. It's on the exact opposite side of the world. Let's head over there real quick. Because there's still more room there, and I want to build right by it. Wasn't it, like, right over here? Yeah, I passed it. Oh my gosh, navigating around this planet. Okay, so what kind of ratios are we looking at here? It's just 1-to-1, right? Yeah. 2 critical photons enter, they get collided, you get 2 antimatter and 2 hydrogen. Okay. Well, we've got 10,000 antimatter now. But that's pretty much all the antimatter that our current Dyson Sphere / Swarm can handle. So until we get more of our Dyson Sphere / Swarm, yeah. So I am going to go ahead and let this be local supply. I know that 5,000 of it is going to go over to the science tower, and I'm okay with that. In fact, we're going to use that shortly. But first, we're going to build the rest of this. Okay, so then we need this guy for the annihilation stuff-em-a-bobs. Oh, I want local demand on all of these. Also, I probably don't need this many, maybe 5,000. Okay. Now, what are going off? Alarms somewhere. It doesn't tell me which ones. I'm guessing it's these ones. And I'm hoping that they will go away on their own shortly. But we'll see. I'll find out later. Because I don't think there's a way for me to see the alerts. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. You know, I haven't looked at this metadata, so it looks like we're making about 300 each. It's not bad. Real-time power, 6.5 gigawatts. Not bad. Yeah, we also need to... Oh, I could totally activate an accumulator. We haven't made the artificial star, the universe matrix, and that's it? That's really all we have left to go? Ooh, exciting. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's been a long week, getting ready for my my parents and brother to come out here to see me next week, so I've been cleaning the house. As you can imagine, as a single guy in his 20s, I don't exactly keep my house the cleanest. I mean, it's not bad, but it could be cleaner. Whoa! Oh, okay, it was saving. Yeah, that's why. Don't keep that many. Keep, like, 4,000. Okay. We'll do local and remote demand on that. Local demand on titanium alloy? We don't have any titanium alloy on planet? That doesn't seem right. Did I not set it up to get brought in anywhere? I totally did. Do we not have any titanium alloy? We must. I'm using it to make things, right? Or am I crazy? Now, of course, we're out of sulfuric acid. Here's a titanium alloy plant, but it doesn't have any sulfuric acid. Okay. Did I ever set that up to be brought in? I did. But we're struggling with it. Haha, we found a problem. Okay, okay. Temporary solution is going to be for me to turn on these guys again. So that they will produce sulfuric acid, which will then be used to make titanium alloy. Okay. And then, not this episode, but in the future, we're going to need to go and fix that. So I want at least 2,000 oh, no. I want 1,000 antimatter fuel rods. Yeah. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. But that's what I want. In stock. It is also going to remote supply. There we go. Normally I'd go through the hub, but for this guy I'm gonna let him do his own supply. Okay, so it looks like we've got some drones coming in now. Okay, I see why it's doing just 200. He's keeping a whole bunch out here, so there's only 200 in here, which means that it doesn't have to send too much over, because they actually last a long while, would be my guess. Okay, so let's build up the rest of this, and then that means we have antimatter fuel being made. The only thing we need to do now is we need to make artificial suns in order to use that. Or excuse me, artificial stars. So these are also going to need the annihilation cores. Give me 200 of them. And it's going to need titanium alloy. We'll go ahead and get that going. Give me 500 of it. Okay, so it's going to be annihilation cores out, and we're not going to need very many of these, so we're going to go to like here. And then it's going to be titanium alloy out. And one back in. There we go. Actually, stand by. And not what I wanted. There we go. I wanted that break in there for the power pole. All right, and then we'll go ahead and grab another one of these, and it can go here. And it needs to have quantum chips and structure parts. Quantum chips and frame material, excuse me. I think 500 of each will be more than enough. And then these guys are going to be making artificial suns. And they need to go in, out, in. Boom. Just like that. Love it. All right. Making. I definitely only need like 200 max in the system. And I mean max. Now, they take 10 of those each. Wow. For the annihilation cores, that is a lot. I'll give it that. All right. Let's go up here now. Let's see what else can I get rid of in this system so that I have somewhere to put these. How about thermal power plants? Yeah, definitely don't need those in there anymore. All right, so we'll do these, and we're gonna keep just 100 of them. In stock. Also, I'm no longer going to be keeping deuterium. I'm now going to be keeping antimatter. Looks like this guy's our one making antimatter fuel rods. I want 300 of them, thank you. And I want exactly 300 of them. Also, give me some more because I was almost out anyways. Perfect. There we go. And then the last thing I want to do, I am going to go ahead and stick one of these with this. It is going to have one stack and one stack only. There we go. It will provide and retrieve from me. Perfect. And then where's my deuterium? Fuel producer over here. Wow, you're struggling. Why? Oh, because he didn't have any titanium alloy for a while there. Uh-huh. Yep. I can pretty much guarantee that. Yeah. Now this guy's set up to be a local supply. He wasn't bringing any in. He was just holding some. I do have one set up to be bringing some in. I don't know which one. But there is one. Or is there? Oh, no, there totally is not one bringing any in. Well, we can totally do this. Remote demand of 2,000 with a local supply. Yeah. We should get warpers in here. In fact, why didn't it have warpers? It's got the ring, right? I know why. This is not set up to output them. For some reason, I didn't set that to output the warpers. This guy is set to output them now, so that's good. All right. So we have antimatter and we have the artificial stars now, which is awesome. I'm going to go over here. Oh, they're all going to be up here now. Do we not have any yet? What are we missing? Frame material. Oh, I thought we were all ready. Okay, the frame material has been missing the titanium alloy. Okay, and then it's being used to make something, I am sure. Well, maybe not. Yes, it is. It's coming in here to make more particle colliders, because I stole some. Okay. Well, it'll... Here, give me 52 of them. Because I would like to see my first artificial sun get built. That should be enough to get at least one built, right? It's gotta be 18, 9, 19. You know what? We're gonna fly over there. We're gonna manually make sure that there's enough in there. It split it up too much between them, I think. Here, give me another 100. Okay, this should be enough now. To get me an artificial sun. Come on. Come on. Come on, I see you working. Come on, you got it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Wow, it is so low. Boom. Artificial sun. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, now I want to show you guys just how cool the artificial sun is. Okay. Yeah, give me 100 of these. Also, as a demonstration, I'm going to grab myself a little bit of deuterium, and I've already got some of these guys on me. Okay. And you know what? We're going to really demonstrate by putting down a thermal. All right. Now, the best fuel you can use for the thermal, practically speaking, is some energetic graphene. I believe you can technically put some of the graphene sheets in there, but it's never a good idea. Here, I've got some up at the hub. Man, this place is becoming a mess. Here, and I just want, like, yeah, 100 or so. Because technically 84 kilojoules versus... No, this is the best. Okay, so we're going to start here at the low end. The thermal power plant. It's currently producing 2.16 megawatts. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Now, that's at 80%. So, really, it does, like, 3 megawatts. Roughly. Okay? It's not bad. Now, deuterium fuel rods inside of a fusion power plant here does 15 megawatts. About 5 times as much. Pretty good. Pretty good. We've been living off that for a while now. All right. But... And it totally stole my antimatter. The fidget spinners did. That's okay. Antimatter fuel rods in an artificial star make 72 megawatts. About 5 times as much as the mini fusion power plant. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. Also, there we go. Power storage, that will that'll go ahead and get my achievement there. Now, what other achievement did we have to do? There was one more. Ah, the universe matrix. You know what? It's the last episode of the week. We can go a little long. Yeah, let's do it. I've got a little extra time today to film. All right, so right along the equator, this direction is fastest. So to make the universe matrix, better known as white science, you need a few things. Okay. First of all, we need to get rid of these. And we're going to go ahead and put a couple of these. And that should be able to supply everything. Alright. So, we're going to be switching this to producing white. Okay. Wow, that was actually quite pretty there. I need to get these cubes out of my inventory. You know what? Do I really care all that much? I guess. They've already refilled themselves. Yeah, I don't think I care enough to bother trying to fix it. All right. In fact, those and these guys. All right, looks good. Yeah, just get rid of those. Okay, so we need 6 things. We need the 5 colored matrices or sciences, and we need antimatter. Okay. Luckily, I was smart and I built ahead a little bit. Okay. And this guy has antimatter. He's got a lot of antimatter. And so we can go out with the antimatter. Down to the end here. And then we just need to go in with the antimatter. But we're going to have to get the science out, aren't we? Yes, we are. You know, we're not going to be producing enough to keep this filled, I don't think. So, I'm actually going to get rid of every third stack. Okay. Now, the antimatter, I definitely want to make sure I get back in there. Okay. This should allow me to... Let's see. Do this. Yeah, but we're gonna go here. Boom. Okay. So I'll show you why I'm doing this. So we're gonna go here and here. This is how we're going to get the white science out of these. And then we will go out to here. And down to over here. Out to here. Down to here. Connected in. Out to here. Down to here. Connected in. All right, and then export, export. A single one should be more than enough. And for those of you that think that this means we're finishing the game just because we got the white science, no. No, 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 no. We ain't done yet, okay? We got more to do. Don't you worry your pretty little heads, okay? Oh, it's auto-saving. Yeah, don't worry, we're not done. Not even close. I have plans to get this way faster and whatnot. So, don't worry. We're not done yet. There we go. It's a little ugly, but it'll work for now. This guy's gonna need power. He's gonna need drones and white science. All right. Okay, and then we need to take our white science and we need to use it for science. Who would have guessed? So we'll go ahead and bring it over here. Sure. Why not? Actually, let's see. We'll go ahead and get it set up first. Boom, boom, demand, power. Out with the white science. And some science buildings. Yeah, 3 sets should be plenty. I'm gonna need more science buildings. I know I've got them. Where are they? Here we go. There's 300 of them. Should be more than enough. Let's also put this on research. All right. Then we stack to the moon. Collide with other object. What? What? Really? Fine. Gonna make me tear all of this down, aren't you, you stupid game? I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love this game, but I still love it. Alright, that'll work. And research. Too far away. There we go. Okay, now I stack to the moon, right? What? What is it colliding with? Oh! Okay, it's colliding with these thingies. So you're telling me I didn't need to deconstruct all of this? Stupid Luke. That's what I get for playing at 6 a.m. I'm not a morning person, okay? Now, granted, it's not really morning for me. I've been up all night. It's more like night for me. Because, well, I'm a night shifter. But, yeah. Okay, so Universe Matrix. That means we can do more science. Now, we could unlock the mission completed. But why would we do that? No. We're not there yet. Okay. We're gonna start by getting some things that are gonna really help. I want... the stack capacity is really good. The logistics carrier capacity is really good. Let's do logistics carrier. capacity, because that just... okay. And this one seems to be an unlimited. Okay. And then we'll do this. And it requires logistics carrier capacity 11. Okay, well that should get us to 11. And then this one's apparently in level 12. And then we'll do that one. And then it requires logistics carrier capacity level 13. Okay. Well, that right there will get us to 13. And I think my queue's full. Yep. Okay. How are we doing? We're 25% of the way in. Wow. That's pretty darn good. I do want to come over here and just make sure that there's nothing that's really slowing us down. It looks like we're doing fine on antimatter. Speaking of antimatter, let's find wherever I'm making the antimatter. Over here? Okay. The Annihilation Core is doing just fine. Antimatter Fuel Rod is out of antimatter. Why are we out of antimatter? Because we're out of critical photons. Okay. And we're out of critical photons probably because we're not producing enough power from our Dyson Sphere. So, to do for next week, we need to ramp up our rocket production, we need to ramp up our science production, we need to ramp up our antimatter production. Oh, yeah, that's a lot to do. We also need to probably get started on more Dyson Spheres. I don't want just one, okay? I want more Dyson Spheres. I would like to do a system where we make some Dyson Spheres, and then we use that power just to make science. But yeah, we'll see. I'd also like to try some of the other planet scale blueprints that Nilaus has. Like, for instance, his 67,000 science. That is not 67,000. Oh, if you fill an entire thing with it, it's 67,000, I think is what he's saying. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not a planet scale blueprint. That's a planet scale blueprint, and it gets you all science. See, I like the idea of going and like slapping those on every planet in a galaxy and just seeing what happens. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, for now, guys, my name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak. Thank you for having joined me today and this week. One last reminder, I'm busy next week, so I'm not going to be recording. There's still going to be videos, don't worry. They're just not going to be Dyson Sphere. There are going to be some backlogged videos that I've got. I think we're going to go with the 2-point campus videos, because I've got plenty of those. They are a little bit shorter, but they are tons of fun. I love 2-point campus. We're definitely going to get into 2-point hospital at some point too. But yeah, for now, 2-point campus. I'll throw you guys some videos of that. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. Oh, Offensive Yak out.